I mean, people said, well, one person said that to like get straight into it and cut out the preamble at the beginning, but
these people who are running their own podcast.
yeah, no, exactly. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Well, to be fair, that's why I put
what blog did you read this show?
No, someone I asked, someone I know that I watched it. I asked them for feedback, and I disregarded it completely.
So you asked someone for help,
yeah,
and now you're next.
They didn't tell me what I wanted to hear.
Fuck you, get fucked. You know what? Don't watch any of them. We don't need you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello, welcome back to the Lem and Zach Show. I'm Lem.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we've been on hiatus. We've been on hiatus so long that I think our last episode was about it was like looking forward to the new season. And we were
now
like
we're getting close to halfway.
Yeah, like
past
and
that
now
season.
we're like 4 weeks into the new season.
Yeah, needless to say, we are behind the times, but that's never really a problem for me. A lot of exciting stuff on the docket today.
You're too close to
tell
your
them what
mic
they're in
right
for.
You're too close to your mic right now.
Well, that's why I asked you to check my sound.
Yeah, but you weren't too close before. You just
okay. Is this fine? Is this
yeah,
fine?
that's much better.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Lem, tell them what they're in for today.
Okay, well, today, as a special treat for our 4 listeners, because we've been away for so long, we're doing a double bill. Well, like a double topic. We're talking about The Batman, and we're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Two big movies that have been out.
Absolute bangers.
Been out last month.
Very different genres, but, you know, that's just how we know. We cover a wide range.
Oh.
That wasn't... Hey, cut that.
A ride range.
Cut the cameras. We cover a wide range of topics here.
Yeah.
Topics and genres. That's what we're known for. That's what we like. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
we do.
We cover action superhero movies and animated action.
We cover 2 genres.
Yeah.
2 genres we cover. That's more than most people can do.
Yeah, but obviously, before we have all that, we've got the news. Got some good news. Well, I say good news. I mean like juicy news. It's like some juicy stuff. Also, you notice I'm not using the soundboard because in the last episode, the sounds weren't coming through properly.
Oh, yeah? Did you ask someone for advice and they were like, oh, don't use the soundboard?
No.
You know, why don't we just let this random dude on our show?
No.
If they know all of the shit.
I consulted with myself and I was like, you know what, until I figure out what's going on with the soundboard, just leave it out. Let the show run on its own themes. I might look up some like royalty-free music and put it in at different points.
Yeah, but I don't want elevator music punctuating
Royalty-free
my podcast.
doesn't mean that it's elevator music.
Like, I've been on those royalty-free websites before.
What are you doing just surfing royalty-free websites?
Well, because, like, you know, when you're filming stuff and you're not made of cash, you need the royalty-free shit.
Yeah.
Like, so you're not, you know, making some weird silent film.
Yeah, but there's good stuff on there. I think if you sign up to one of those. But whatever, I digress. We'll get into the news. So a lot of this news is kind of One Piece related.
When is it not?
In preparation of Roof Piece coming out on Sunday. Very exciting stuff.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, that was good. So, by the way, have you been reading the One Piece manga? You up to date with the manga?
Have I been reading the One Piece manga? Is the Pope Catholic? Are the bears shitting in the woods?
Okay.
Yes,
you've been reading
I
the
have
One
been
Piece.
reading the One Piece manga. I think I'm up to date. Yeah,
I guess I'll say spoilers, but last couple of chapters have just been fucking ridiculous.
It's just been slapping off the charts. Like I say this every time. Like
I mean, yeah. To be fair, is it even news to hear that One Piece is slapping?
Like Jordan will wake up on a Friday or whenever. I think it's Friday. It comes out. I'll be there. I'll just close my laptop lid, tears running down my eyes. Like, One Piece just got better again this week. Like, every week.
I mean, this new development, for me, it kind of came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, we can talk some Gear 5.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I was very excited when I heard Gear 5, but then
what? It just got...
but then I sort of just like, this is some, like, I know One Piece sometimes in the most serious stuff, but this is like some slapstick shit going on right
some
now.
Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse type. He went
some motherfucking Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse type bullshit going on, and I'm really into it. To be honest,
I'm really enjoying it. People, I mean, everyone knew he was going to get a power up, but he's managed to do it in a way that's still completely original to his own thing. Like, it's such a classic shonen trope, like to be near death and then get your power up, but he still managed to, make it his own. And, like, no, it's just unlike any other thing we've ever seen before, and way better. He's the GOAT. He's done it again.
What we describe colloquially as a genius.
In layman's terms, a genius. Wow, yeah, Is
the Pope Catholic?
It's just the best.
Up for debate.
Next week.
Yeah. So, okay, wait, so then... I don't want to get too caught up on this, because I feel like when I'm talking about manga, I don't like to go into specifics, because I hate spoilers more than Nazis. Don't.
But there'll be like time codes. People can skip around.
Okay, cool.
They can skip to it. So, all right, but yeah, we'll talk about One Piece next week, because it's going to be the big one. Piece.
I guess. Yeah, I should catch up on the episodes that I've missed.
How far do you think you're behind?
I mean, when it comes to watching One Piece, I wait for as long as possible.
Yeah.
I basically go from one big event to the next big event.
Oh, really?
I'm watching it.
So where?
Yeah.
So what was the last thing you saw?
I mean, I was watching. Queen started shooting people with the ice demon pellets.
You're not too far then. You're about 6. You haven't seen Zoro do his thing, but you know what he's gonna do because you've read it.
That's so funny though, that he's just like, all right, we're clearly losing this war. Let me just start popping off shots.
He's so bored as well. He's like, you know what? Let me make a little game out of this. I'm so bored up here waiting for my fight.
I mean, you say that, but have you ever even shot a samurai? It's fucking crazy. It's such a
such a rush,
huge twist of genres as well. Yeah. So what's all of this One Piece news?
So first bit. So did you hear that it's been on delay? Like, so Roof Feast was supposed to be 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, and it's been delayed because Toei got hacked.
Excuse me.
You didn't hear about the Toei hack? Yeah,
I didn't hear about the Toei hack.
Huge uproar in the community. So basically, a delay. One Piece didn't air for like 3 weeks. That new Dragon Ball Super movie that looks kind of horrible has been delayed. It was supposed to get a release date, but that's obviously been pushed back.
I guess it makes sense. I haven't even heard about it then.
Yeah, and so basically what it was is, so this is from Comic Book Rant, their article about it. They said that the hacking attack on Toei Animation has been revealed to be a ransomware assault, meaning that those who put together the hack were requesting financial compensation to bring the attack to an end. Announcing last
just hacking Toei and being like, bring back Konosuba. I mean,
they're like, you want One Piece back, you got to pay out the big bucks. They know it's valuable. They know people will pay. They know they're going to pay good money for that shit.
Yeah, did they get the money?
They never.
I mean,
these
I
companies
feel like
never
Toei
reveal.
Just paid.
Yeah, these companies never reveal whether they did or not. But
I mean,
it's safe to assume that they probably did. But they don't want to see what they bitched out.
I don't post my L's either, so it makes sense. I don't think they want anybody to see that. So that's fine.
We lost, guys. We lost. We paid the hackers. If anyone else wants money, you should hack us as well, because we're bitches. We pay out. Yeah. So it says announced last month that they halted production of anime series as a result of the hack. Toei also noted that even with some of their top series set to return in the next few weeks, the impact on production is apparently continuing. And so Dragon Ball Superhero, that horrible looking movie, have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
They've it's got this weird 3D-esque animation. It all looks like a cutscene, like a PlayStation game cutscene.
Raging Blast 2 Extended.
Yeah. It looks like fighters. You know, like the special moves
I shouldn't say
Dragon Ball Fighters. It was all animated like that, basically, and I don't like the look of it.
Fighter Z, though.
It's called Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
No, it's not. But we'll agree to disagree.
Well, what is it? Dragon Balls or Dragon Ball Z?
No, but the game is Dragon Ball Fighters.
But why would they spell fight like?
There's no hyphen. It's written in the same style, but it's actually written as one word, so it's Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
It's not Fighter Z.
Moving
Otherwise,
on.
it would be Fighter Z.
This isn't important. This isn't what we're here to talk about today.
But now it's what I want to know. Okay. Yeah. So that's the release date has not been announced because of all this bloody hacking.
Because of hacking.
Yeah, all this tomfoolery going on in the computers.
Okay, wait. So is my light better?
Why are
or
you
worse
shuffling
like
so
this?
much? Oh my god, now my light's gone off. What have you done? Okay, I think I've sorted out my light.
I mean, you still look grainy as fuck to me, dog. But
Yeah, that's how it be while it's recording, and then it sorts itself out after.
yeah, you know how it is. I stay grainy.
I keep that grain on me at all times.
When you're a weird Bix rap.
You know, I keep that thing on me, homie.
You don't keep that motherfucking great fiber and pro. Sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, in conclusion, Toei, we're sorry to the fans. We're still investigating.
I'm sorry to Toei.
And we're working on normalization. But you know what?
That's fucked up.
I would say I'm sorry for Toei, but since what they did to Totally Not Mark, fuck Toei. All my homies hate Toei, but we love One Piece.
Fuck Toei.
Yeah.
Can we say
At
that?
the end of the day, they're just another.
Can we say that? Check with legal. Can we say that?
They're just another multi-million-dollar corporation, so they don't really need our sympathy.
That's true.
Probably paying their animators and shit dirt money, shelling out to these hackers. There's probably one of their pissed off animators who probably gets paid cheese change.
And yeah, to be fair, if that's the case, then go off.
Yeah. Go off, King.
Get your money.
Money. Okay, next piece of news. New One Piece open world video game. We're trying it again. We're going for round 2. First one was dog shit.
Strike 2. Strike 2. Next one up, you're out. So what's this one called?
One Piece Odyssey.
Ah, yes, the second game in the Odyssey series.
The first
obviously being Mario.
You've gotten real close to your mic again and distorted.
Sorry. I just want to make sure my lines hit, you know?
So obviously One Piece World Seeker did terribly.
Because it was terrible.
Because it was an awful shitty game. This looks like they've taken on board some of what people said, which the main criticisms of the first game, which were, where are the rest of the Straw Hats? Why is there no sailing?
Criticism.
Why am I never on the ocean in this game about pirates? Why is the fight system so poor? I can't do any of the moves.
Well, I don't know if they're really taking that on board because, the first scene of that trailer, the Thousand Sunny is in tatters.
Yeah, but I think you do get to do some
sunken into
boating
the
around.
ocean. I mean, if they're taking anything from the first Odyssey game, eventually, once you find the stars, you do fix up your ship and then fly to different worlds.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we'll see a Mario cameo in this. But
I don't know if they can afford a Mario cameo at this point.
I mean, he's an expensive dude. That's a silhouette that you recognize. He's like Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who did you think
No.
I'm... Oh, you thought I meant your girlfriend?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey. I was like, what the fuck this guy just say? What the
That's gotta be misogynistic, right? That has to be misogynistic. There's no way that isn't misogynistic.
I was like,
if I say that,
I was like, hey, wait, what?
you were like Will Smith at the Oscars. You start going like, ha ha. Wait.
Keep my wife's name.
Oh fuck that would have been a crazy thing if I said your girlfriend has
a memorable silhouette. Everyone knows that shit. I'm like, what?
I'm talking about MJ. I'm doing I'm doing this. I'm talking about Michael. I'm talking about Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I think this game looks better, definitely better than the previous ones. But the only good
Which
One
isn't
Piece
hard.
game has been Burning Blood. The Pirate Warrior series was so boring. World Seeker, I didn't actually play it,
You
but
love
I watched.
Pirate Warriors.
No, I love Burning Blood.
What's the difference again?
Pirate Warriors is the one where you run around and you fight thousands of grunts.
Oh yeah,
over and over and over. Yeah.
Which,
Whereas
to be honest,
Burning Blood
is most accurate to the show.
Yeah, but Burning Blood is a one-on-one fighter that takes into account, well, like 3v3, but you switch out your characters. Takes into account all the different abilities and tropes of the show, which is crazy. Logia and the Haki and stuff, which I hope we'll get to see a bit of in this new game. We don't get a lot of the combat from this trailer,
They
but
didn't really show us that much fighting. Like from this,
I'd assume they're still working on it.
Could be anything from turn-based to like beat 'em up, or like I'm hoping it's. Have you done any gameplay of that new Pokemon game? The one that's like kind of set in feudal Japan. Yeah,
The one that is just Breath of the Wild, but Pokemon.
yeah. Except with kind of.
It looks
The only thing
exactly.
those two games have in common is that they're in a forest and it's open world.
It looks just like Breath of the Wild. All the climbing and you're sitting by your little campfires and the little noises that they make, like oh. That's what Link be doing all the time. I'm not dissing it. I want to get that. That's the next.
Right.
That's my next Switch game that I'm buying. Or I might just wait.
I've played a little bit of it
because they're releasing another straight up Pokemon game, like just regular Pokemon.
So soon.
Yeah, I know. Because that makes me think that it's not doing well.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of fun because like I played it. It is really good.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of potential
I've heard it's
too.
good
Like
as well.
I want to see what they do next with it.
I forgot what we were talking about. The game, the One Piece game. I always forget what we're talking about. We can't be going on these tangents. It takes me.
Yeah,
You're taking
you're
me
right,
too
yeah,
far
sorry.
away. I don't have the brain power to be going on these tangents and then coming back.
Do you have a list?
I've got notes. That's the only way I remember. When I go, oh yeah, that means I've read the list and I've remembered what we're talking about. Yeah, we were talking about the One Piece game. I said it looks like it's going to be better than like Pirate Warriors and World Seeker. But will it be better than Burning Blood? One of my favourite games. But Burning Blood isn't one of my favourite games because of how good the game is. It's one of my favourite games because of how good of a One Piece game it is. Like, if they could bring that kind of attention to detail to a game that is actually like of a higher quality, that would be crazy.
So that's a low fucking bar, by the way.
Yeah, it's really
Having it be your favourite One Piece game.
It's really but there's not much to choose from.
Yeah, by that logic, all they had to do was make a passable game.
Yeah, but Burning Blood is good. Don't shit on Burning Blood.
I'm kind of shitting on Burning Blood, man. Anyway,
You just don't like it because you get your ass kicked. If you played against someone who wasn't as good as me, then maybe
I beat you at any game.
You don't.
I beat you at most games. especially when we play now.
No, that's not true. Wait, you used to beat me.
What's the last game that you beat me at? Because I remember the day I
Ninja
started
Storm.
fucking you up at Dragon Ball Raging Blast.
Ninja Storm.
I remember the day. I kick your ass at Ninja
No, but last
Storm.
time
Any
we played,
Ninja Storm.
last time we played in front of
Pick
all your
any Ninja
friends.
Storm.
Last time we played in front of all your friends, I beat you at Ninja Storm.
Okay.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home tomorrow. We'll go Burning Blood. We'll go Ninja Storm. We'll go. What's Smash Bros? I kick your ass up and down the street at that Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. You might have a bit of trouble with me. I've been getting dicked repeatedly at my uni house at Smash Bros. So you might have a bit of trouble.
Okay. We'll test it out. We'll give it a run tomorrow.
I'm so fucking tired of losing to Smash Bros. Man.
You don't want to fight me, then.
It hurts on a different level getting smashed in every game.
Game! And then they pose afterwards.
Demoralizing. Yeah, and then I just got Donkey Kong dancing on me after every match. Do you know how fucking demoralizing that is?
Yeah. Smash Bros. Is crazy.
I'm gonna start doing that when I get into fights in real life. Game! As soon as I see a knock, just shout, game!
Yeah, okay, next news. Moving on. The One Piece Film Red trailer. This shit looks hype.
Now, obviously, because finally we're gonna see... You know, here's the fucked up part, alright? I bet we're not even gonna see Shanks.
We're getting our yearly 5-second glimpse of Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks isn't even gonna be in this fucking movie. It's
every year...
Luffy doing stuff.
Every year in the One Piece anime... We get 5 seconds of Akainu looking real angry once a year, and another.
Crashing, he's always crashing his cigars.
And then we get a shot of Ace reading some newspaper.
Expensive.
We get a shot of Ace reading the newspaper. Not Ace, sorry, of Shanks reading the newspaper and finding out some shit about Luffy. And he's like,
because the boy is always in the news.
It just zooms in on his mouth and him going.
That's how I look when I read funny text messages as well. He makes the same face. He's like, literally, it is literally the same face like when you see a funny Instagram story from one of your mates.
Yeah.
Just go, ah.
He's doing the, like, you don't audibly laugh, you go.
Well, yeah, so this film looks like, so...
It appears to be about Shanks' daughter.
But obviously, because no one in the One Piece universe fucks, it's like an adopted daughter.
Maybe. Well, what about... No, people be fucking. Because that's how the kids get made.
Yeah, but who fucks? Who do you know who fucks?
Ace's mum and Gold Roger.
No, but okay, yeah, maybe they had sex, but they don't fuck.
What are you saying right now? I don't know what
you know exactly what I'm saying.
They procreate.
Okay, look, yes, but when you walk into a room with Gold Roger, do you really think, this guy fucks? Do you think that?
No, I think he laughs. He just... that man be laughing too much.
all they do is laugh and fight the Navy. When do they even have time for love? It's insane.
But I think it is. I think it will be a blood relative daughter.
Only person who I know fucks is Odin.
That's true. He's the only one. It's like those charts where it's like has sex, knows what sex is, and doesn't have sex, doesn't know sex. So there are people. So Odin's in the has sex and knows what sex is, and then Sanji's in the doesn't have sex, knows what sex is, and then. I don't know who's the has sex doesn't know what sex is. Probably Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy's about it.
He's got no idea though.
He doesn't even know that he's about it. But yeah, okay. So what were your original thoughts on this trailer?
So my original thoughts was, what the fuck's going on? And these guys are bad at making trailers.
That's really insightful original thoughts. Yeah,
those are my real original, literal original thoughts.
To be honest, those are my original thoughts when I watch anything. I'm just like, okay, all right.
What am I looking at?
What the fuck is going on here?
Let me try and perceive this. No, I think they're bad at making trailers. The music's cheesy, and but it's hard not to generate hype with some One Piece reveals going on. We're going to see some Shanks. We're going to see the crew in there.
Like,
they got some outfits. They got some new outfits. And then also...
That's the only reason I watch the movies, is the new clothes.
Yeah. And then also, it appears she's some kind of singer. Maybe she's got some kind of singing devil fruit. But what also...
her name literally means song in Japanese.
What also is interesting... is that she's got the Germa headphones on and she's got Germa type shoes on. So maybe she's been like genetically altered
German type beat.
Yeah, maybe she's got some Vin Smoke stuff going on.
No, maybe she's just like...
What, she's just down with the...
Yeah, maybe she's just fresh to death.
I wouldn't put it past Oda for her to be some kind of genetically altered type beat. But, yeah, it could also just be... That's the drip or drown. What did you think of it?
And if she has a devil fruit, she will drown. Yeah, I was gonna say, One Piece hype it's strange for me because I know it's always connected to like nostalgia a little bit. Because ever since I first heard that theme song, like the English one, just like Ayo, like just ever since I've
dreaming.
Been...
Don't give it up, Luffy. Sorry.
Wait, can we sing that? Check with legal. Can we sing that? No, yeah, but like ever since, like just anything One Piece
Sanji's cooking,
hyped.
Chopper's doctoring.
I just need to know. But yeah, anyway, so I think we should move on to the next bit of news because I really want to talk about Batman.
Okay, next bit of news. Next bit of news is my favorite bit of news. It's a you may have heard. So you know the movie The Flash. Upcoming movie
no.
The Flash.
Oh right, upcoming movie
based
yes.
on Snyderverse Flash. Ezra Miller. He was cast as the Flash way back in like 2013, I think. The movie's like directors have jumped on board and like jumped off board, and then COVID happened. This movie's just been cursed to get pushed back in production.
Around.
And then the most recent reason that it's been pushed back is that Ezra Miller has lost his shit.
Oh,
Ezra Miller's gone crazy.
Is he crazy? Well, probably because they keep on pushing his movie back.
Have you not heard what they've done?
No.
Also, before you misgender Ezra Miller, he goes by they. He's a they.
Okay. Well, yes, I am. Well, I am an ally,
so they.
Oh, you just did it.
No, yeah. I was speaking a way that you would understand because I know that you're a bigot.
That's such a crazy way to turn something back around. No. I said the N-word because you are racist. You
I didn't think you'd understand me otherwise. I didn't think
you, sir, are a bigot. Me, I am the pinnacle of humanity, I think.
Let me get another drink before I break down for you what's been going on with this guy.
Not a guy misgendered him again. Ayo, training. Don't give it up, Luffy. Training. Don't give it up, Zoro. Training. Don't give it up, Nami. Give it up.
Hello. I just realised that I said that what's going on with this guy. Obviously, I meant what's going on with this they them.
That's strange. How do you? You know, we don't need to get into it.
That's not what the show's about. Okay, so
yeah, as we've already established, the show is about two things.
So,
anime action movies and regular action movies, as we already know.
Let me take you through
what's
this.
going on with them?
Ezra Miller has been arrested for disorderly conduct and harassment in Hawaii following an incident at a karaoke bar, and later at the house of a local couple. So, apparently, you know that Lady Gaga Bradley Cooper song from their movie, Shallow? Mm-hmm. He was at this karaoke bar and people were singing that song and he just couldn't take it. Apparently he was just getting agitated by people singing this song. He grabs...
By the sheer majesty.
Yeah, I guess he fucking hates that movie. Or something. He grabs...
That's the only real explanation.
He grabs the microphone off the young lady that's singing and attacks some dude who's playing darts, and the bar owner keeps telling him to calm down. And he just won't. So they just won't. So they call the police, and the police arrest them, and they're in custody. And someone posts a $500 bail for them. And it's apparently this couple that they've been staying with, like that they met while they were staying in a hostel. I'm not really sure of like how they got to know. How they got to know them, but
it's just famous people.
Yeah. Anyway, goes back to this couple's house, and then the couple have now filed a restraining order against Ezra Miller, after reportedly Miller burst into their bedroom in the middle of the night and threatened the alleged male victim, saying, "I will bury you and your slut wife." Hey, you can't, that's not funny. You can't laugh.
Take a step back.
Like,
Take a step back.
Wait.
Okay,
wait.
No, imagine.
Wait. Hold on. I'm not done. Also, after doing this, he stole their wallets and passports.
No, wait. Okay, no, you need to... Okay, so take a step back. So imagine. You invite someone into your home.
The Flash. You invite the Flash into your... You invite the Flash to stay with you while he's holidaying in Hawaii.
Hero to millions. You invite the Flash to stay with your home, and you think it's fine. He's part of the Justice League.
You just bailed him out of prison. You just bailed one of the members of the Justice League out of prison for $500. You're like, probably had a crazy night. Sure, there's a good reason.
And it's strange. You're thinking, how did they catch him? He's the fastest guy alive. And you bail out of prison. He busts. Have you seen the TV show The Flash?
Yeah.
So you know the part where Barry's the yellow guy is running around Barry's living room, and then he kills his mother.
Yeah.
I bet it's like that. So he bursts into their room. He's like,
you know what?
He's running around.
You know what it was? It was just the reverse Flash. He's just fucking. Yeah.
I made you threaten a couple, Barry.
When you went into that couple's room and told them you'd bury their slut wife, that was me, Barry. It was all me.
Oh, fuck. That's such a good excuse. The Speed Force made me do it. I'm sorry, that's...
Another funny thing that I saw in the article...
No, wait, that's so terrible.
Yeah, I can't believe... this is a famous actor, multi-millionaire, probably. Surely after the Justice League movies, at least.
Well, we hope, considering how bad the Justice League movies are.
What the hell? Clearly got some, he needs some help. They need some help. I'm gonna have to cut out all the times I've misgendered this person.
Yeah, you're gonna get cancelled.
All four of our viewers are gonna cancel.
They'll turn on so fast.
That's so funny. It's not funny, but it is so funny. Why is he? What's he doing in the karaoke bar? Oh, so this is what makes it fucking hilarious to me. Officers say they were contacted 10 times over the last 3 weeks over minor incidents reportedly committed by the actor. They're just in Hawaii tearing shit up. They're just terrorizing Hawaii. The Flash is terrorizing Hawaii.
They get 10 calls in a minute. It's just how did he get to the other side of town?
What is going on?
Fucking hell. Why are they destroying I'm gonna get cancelled.
It's so difficult. It's added another layer to this whole thing.
Why are they destroying Hawaii?
It
doesn't make sense.
It's so wild.
It's like a Where's Wally of misdemeanors and crimes.
They're sifting through the crime trying to figure out which ones weren't Ezra Miller. There are 5. They've got a huge pile of incidents from the week and 4 that aren't Ezra Miller. Yeah. Also, they're in Fantastic Beasts as well. So just when they figured themselves out after all that Johnny Depp controversy, they're back in the shit again. They just can't get a break.
Oh my god! If they didn't keep on pushing this movie, they would be in I feel like they would be in a much better position because that would drive me a little bit nutty. I think.
Well, he's doing other stuff.
Someone was consistently pushing back but it's none of it's theirs though.
Yeah.
It's someone's consistently pushing back my feature film.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could go a bit stir crazy. I wouldn't.
He's got
bury anybody's slut wife.
It's just not an excuse. They've got so much else going on. They've got millions of dollars. It's so strange.
You're right. That's weird.
Oh my god.
It's weird and odd.
Yeah. But yeah. That was so. That when I was reading that, I just couldn't. My mouth was agape. Could not believe it. Just in Hawaii. Just messing shit up.
So funny. A member of the Justice League.
He's gonna have to turn in his badge.
Do the Justice League, Superman asking you to take your badge and your gun? They're not a precinct. They'll just kick him out.
Okay, last piece of news.
They need to get Robert Pattinson down to find his weakness. Because Batman has every Justice League weakness on lock.
Robert Pattinson Batman would not be able to do a damn thing against the Flash. Batfleck maybe.
Against crazy Ezra Miller.
Robert Pattinson's Batman probably couldn't even handle Ezra Miller, the actor, let alone the Flash. That Batman's too... We'll get into it. It's just too realistic. Okay, last bit of news. Well, not news, but like Moonknight's been out. I haven't watched today's episode, so don't say anything about that. Oh, well, I guess you can't say anything.
Yeah. I could pretend if you want.
That shit's been tight.
I do like it.
Yeah,
I was worried that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But main guy, can't remember his name.
Oscar Isaac.
Armpit great
sniffer.
Actor. Sorry?
Armpit sniffer?
Yes.
We spoke about it last episode. I know it was a long time ago.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did talk about that. Yeah, I told me that like a bit of a... Yeah, okay. But,
What did you thought I was just calling you armpit sniffer?
Yeah, I thought you were making fun of me.
Armpit sniffer?
I haven't even done that today.
Yeah, no, he's fucking incredible in it. I like him playing two different people.
I think
fun
I just
story
like it
about
when people play crazy people. I
Yeah.
think that's just what I'm into. It's probably why I like the Joker so much.
Fun story about that. For the recording the mirror scenes, to like to make it feel as realistic as possible, they got his brother in to read the other parts to him while he's recording one part, because he was like, my brother's a really good actor and he's the most similar person to me, and he said it really helped him visualize that he was like talking to himself. Which I like when they do stuff like that.
Is that what this podcast is for us?
Yeah. This is the closest I can get to having a conversation with myself. I tried it on my own. It
You're
didn't
a
work.
massive narcissist.
I tried it with someone
kinda...
else. Didn't work. I need someone who's as close to me as possible. Yeah.
It is like speaking into a mirror.
I'm really enjoying it. I just hope it doesn't end with blue laser beam in the sky and Moonknight fighting someone who is another Moonknight, and they fight to the death.
Why would that be?
That's how Marvel movies. That's how these Marvel series end. So these Marvel series, they start off interesting, then it just ends up like a bad Marvel movie. And the ending of a bad Marvel movie is a blue beam of light is in the sky. New York might blow up or something, and you're fighting someone who has the same powers as you, but they're in a different color costume.
Yeah, I get that. That ticks all the boxes of a movie that I wouldn't want to see.
Like, you know exactly, you can think of which Marvel movie I'm talking about, because I'm talking about 8 of them. Like, that's how WandaVision fucking ended as well. After it started off so fucking great, purple beam of light going into the sky, you're fighting someone with the same powers, but she's got different she's got different clothes on.
And she's like, my husband. And
yeah,
come on.
Vision was literally fighting the Vision, but he was in different colours.
Except he was alt-right.
Ku Klux Klan Vision versus Vishon.
Yeah, KKK Vision versus
Vishon.
Versus Vishon.
Okay, so you ready for the main topic?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna leave a little airtime here for in case I do want to put some music in. Please
start.
Alright. Well, okay, which one do you want to talk about? Batman or Jujutsu Kaisen? Which one do you want to talk about first?
Okay, I feel like I have more funny stuff to say about Batman, so let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen first.
Okay, we'll talk about JJK. That movie, it slapped, it fucked, it cummed. Took me in all the right places.
Wait. No, wait. So, slaps. Yeah. So that's a 3 out of 3.
Yeah, that's mine. So Rotten Tomatoes got it's tomatoes out of 10 or whatever. I've got slap, fucks, and cunts. This movie slapped and cunts, but did it fuck? No, yeah. The JJK movie was incredible.
I was very excited throughout all of it, basically. Yeah. Because I like seeing just characters before, evolution. I mean, like, there wasn't. You can tell from the show, like, there isn't much change in the characters of Maki and.
Do you want to take
Panda-kun?
Do you want to give us a quick overview, just overview of the plot?
Okay.
Before we talk about it in detail.
Okotsu Yuta is cursed.
Yeah.
So Okotsu Yuta and a girl called Rika were both sickly children. They meet in the hospital and they fall in love. Then one day, Rika gets dirted, and then she becomes a curse on Yuta. He gets into a lot of trouble. He hurts people with his curse. He ends up at Jujutsu Tech, meets Gojo-kun.
Yeah.
And then he starts as a first year, where he meets the other first years. But then up comes what's his face?
The villain.
The villain dude. Yeah. Can't remember his name.
Me neither.
Villain dude comes along and he's like, "Ooh, your curse is pretty
tasty."
Nice. And then
nice.
Your curse is pretty nicey. So he was like, "I want to take your curse." So this guy basically orchestrates an entire war just so he can steal Yuta's curse, because it's just
so I can get you alone. Yeah, he's literally just to isolate Yuta. Yeah, it does a good job of stretching out the action. Although the early action scenes are very light, they clearly had to save up all that. They didn't have the Demon Slayer budget, clearly, to have us fighting like
the
huge
pinnacle
battles
of anime budgeting. Yeah. They did not have the Demon Slayer budget. Yeah, right? Which by the way, we never talked about.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about Demon Slayer.
Yeah, because I want to get Pat and Zach on for that, because they've got some opinions.
I'm already here.
No, other Zach.
This is gonna. I'm almost gonna start complaining if you get another Zach on the show. I don't know,
because you already feel disenfranchised with the email only having my name in it.
It's fucked up. You'll literally replace me before my very eyes. Did you think I wouldn't notice if you just brought on another guy called Zach just casually?
I'm sorry.
You think I wouldn't care?
No. He's only going to be on for one episode as like trial basis. If he is better than you, then we'll see. But no, it's fine. Yeah, no, I want to get them on when we talk about Demon Slayer. But yeah, so this clearly didn't have the Demon Slayer budget, but they did good with what they had, because those final battles, when Gojo was just slapping the shit out of that African dude, oh my god.
Reminded me of apartheid.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was like, so I was
smacking the black off that dude. It was crazy. Okay,
the fights were the main meat. So do you just want to talk about the fights?
But before we talk about the fights, which are the main meat, some very interesting, I guess, plot and story things. How Yuta is like a very good parallel with Yuji. Like,
well,
so in
I
the way
about that, because they're both just fucking OP.
So think about it. So Yuji chose to eat Sukuna's finger and become take on the fact that and his possession and stuff. Whereas Yuta's is forced on him, and he literally just can't. And he's like shy, reclusive. He's shying away from it all. Whereas Yuji just kind of takes everything in his stride. Yuji is hand-to-hand combat based, like with his power, whereas Yuta's is very distanced from himself. Like his cursed spirit kind of just does all the stuff for him. Mm-hmm.
Apart from one very awesome moment, where I will talk about it, but when he busts out the Black Flash, and came in Everyman Cinema.
Yeah, it was that. that shit was
Can we say that?
Wait,
Can I say that?
Is that okay?
Check with legal.
Yeah, that was a lot. I like I can't wait to see the two meet, because they're just very. They're the two archetypes of what you can go for in an anime protagonist. Like, you can either go for like the Naruto type, which is what I think Yuji is, or like the Midoriya type, which is what I think Yuta more fits.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
bit nervous, bit shy, but
OP,
strong moral compass.
Yeah.
And he, oh god, and when they hurt his Nakama, his Nakama, bro, his Nakama. Yeah, but like, my thinking going in from like a story perspective was that I liked the twist at the end. Spoilers. Where it turns out that he was the one who had laid the curse on Rika because of his strong feelings for her. Obviously, they say that what's funny about this is that they say like the strongest curses are born out of hatred, but Rika was like a super strong curse, born because he was just like, oh please don't, please don't go.
But I guess it was a negative feeling of loss.
Yeah. That's true. Anyway, I want to talk about these fights.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just fucking around with these lights, but I'm still listening. No, because I need it. I'm gonna go out and buy more batteries before next week.
But yeah, first let's talk about the fight that put the Black Lives Matter movement back decades. Gojo versus
Gojo Satoru single-handedly setting civil rights back years with his fists, slapping the black off of my brother, and oh my god, was I here for it.
Oh gosh, if I've ever had a white savior complex, it was during those 10 minutes. Fucking ridiculous. Like, it's just every time he does anything, I lose myself slightly.
Yeah,
I don't want to call myself a fanboy, but there isn't any other explanation for what I'm feeling right now. Is it love?
It's a lover. Yeah, I'm a Gojo groupie. I'm beyond a fanboy.
That's fucked up. But yeah, so that fight. I mean, I do want to like take special notice, like the animation of this movie.
Yeah.
Fucking like, even when they're doing like that sort of like, I don't know, slideshow-ish kind of thing, just like when they jump cut from one frame to another.
Yeah,
it's still placed in time with like such beautiful musical cues.
Yeah,
and like such high tension. You don't even feel like you're losing any movement.
Exactly. And then it's just speaking of movement, what they do fucking best, Mappa coming hard with the, like, when they've got those sweeping shots where like kind of debris and stuff kind of blocks your view for like a second as we're sweeping along, and you don't lose even a second of motion with the characters in the day, and like, it's crazy. Like, I would need to look into what kind of research they've done, like the martial arts type, because Jujutsu Kaisen especially, like, it looks like God of High School.
Yeah.
Like, they did a lot of research into Taekwondo and did some motion capture stuff to really get it on point. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen as well looks like that level of, this shit looks real, like, calculated, and it's heavy.
Slaps.
And then...
But, I mean, what I didn't like is that they, when they were all fighting the main bad guy, which, by the way, what a rogue tactic, just let 3 first-year students fight the main... He was like, okay, you guys head back. I guess I'll be there when I can. I'm kind of busy beating up.
It's
this
because
black guy right now.
He knew that Yuta would get angry.
It's true.
If they,
it's true.
Yeah.
So he's so calculating, but also they cut out. They just cut out.
They got off screen.
Got fucked up.
Yeah, they got off screen.
Fucked up, but they just cut Maki the fuck out. Just like immediately, you go like Yuta arrives and she's already like. It's like, I don't like she's.
They did the same with Todo. They did the same with Todo. They didn't show us his fight.
That's true.
But that was like,
very
in the anime, they're like, oh, he once took out like 30 curses at one time or some shit. It was probably that.
Yeah, I know. They didn't let us see any of it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. They didn't have the budget.
It's true.
I think in the manga it might be in there.
I should probably check that out then. Yeah, my only criticism of this movie is that it wasn't longer.
Yeah, same. I loved when he used the cursed speech with his little megaphone.
Oh yeah,
that shit was hard.
I don't even know how that works. Like in terms of cursed energy, in terms of in terms of chaos control. Like, I don't know how that was. Like, did he have one of the emeralds? I don't know how he did it.
He's just...
Did he make a wish?
Yeah, because he's OP in a different way to... See, that's what another thing, like, Yuji has almost no control of his curse energy, and he's kind of learning it as he goes, but, like, barreling through it.
Yeah.
Whereas Yuta, like, kind of just inherently seems to have a lot of these abilities without much need for any explanation, just because he's in control of such a powerful curse.
It's true. Yeah, that bit did it. Like, there's not a lot of things in these movies because, like, I've absorbed so much anime, like whether through my eyes or just through osmosis at this point. Like, I've absorbed so much out there. There's not a lot of stuff that can just genuinely surprise me. But when you whipped that out,
I was like, oh shit. And it wasn't even random as well. They fucking set it up. Of course, we should have known it was fucking coming. I love when I'm surprised and I'm like, oh, obviously. I'm a fucking idiot.
Seriously, obviously.
So I'm like, why are they fucking buddying these guys up so much? I don't care about their mission together. What's going on? And then he fucking whipped it out. I'm like, oh shit.
He's like, always learning. You gotta stay learning. Okay, so should we talk about? Yeah, so I guess we've already stepped into the territory of his thing, but like, so swordplay, his Rika doing her thing, coming up with full power.
Yeah. Oh my god, and then, it looks scary. You know what? I have a theory that because it kind of looks like that. You know that thing that Yuji and Todo fought, that curse that made them that they had to go all out against.
I think its name was Hanamiya.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
What, you think it's reminiscent of that?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, no. A lot of the curses look like that because, you know, even the ones who embody Sukuna's fingers, they all have like no eyes and kind of like that weird.
Yeah, true.
Like veiny looking.
But just the colours. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It could be nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Sorry, my light situation is really bothering me.
Yeah, I mean, you need to stop.
Okay.
The swordplay was incredible. The Black Flash. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, because his sword broke at that point, didn't it? Every time I see a Black Flash, it does take my breath away. It does. It does.
Leaves me breathless.
I'm not very. I just always go. I do this super annoying thing whenever I'm in the theater. Every time something sick happens, I punch the person next to me. Like, my friends hate it.
Yeah, I hate when you do that.
Oh my god, it's fun. It's like, it's actually fun. Like, like, imagine, it's so annoying. I invite someone out to come and watch the movie with me. Then the Black Flash happens, and I'm just like, Cause it's like, cause it's less like I'm having more like I can't breathe. Call somebody. He just did the Black Flash.
I went to see it with me and Jordan's friend Jake, and we came back.
If you went to see a movie with him, isn't he just your friend now?
But I say that because it prefixes what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So he came back, and then him and Jordan were talking, and he was like, I didn't know Lem watches movies like that. And I was like what? He goes, well, every time something happened, you went, oh. Like I'm like wiggling in my seat, covering my mouth and making noise. Like, oh.
You do. And then you watch movies like a pervert. It's true.
And then him and Jordan, I think you said it to me once, like, I think we were watching Attack on Titan or something, and you're like, bro, you're not there. Like, I watch it like it's happening to me.
You watch it like it's happening to me. Like, you're standing in the next order, just like, oh my god, Yuta now.
Oh shit.
Like, whoa, something's really going down at Jujutsu Tech. Oh, here's an important thing for me. Okay, how did you think that was going to shake out at the end? Did you think... I didn't think he was going to survive. I genuinely didn't think.
You thought you two would be dead?
I thought he was going to die at the end.
I didn't...
His curse.
Because in this show, anything can happen. Anyone can fucking go at any point. Like, we know that. But at the same time, I was like, they're not going to waste the opportunity to have these two meet. Have to have Yuji and Yuta meet. So because I hadn't heard any mention of him in, like, you know, main but they
story.
have.
What? When?
I haven't seen anyone as powerful as you, apart from this one guy. He's away right now. Remember, that's what they said to Yuji when he first came. I need to rewatch, but I do remember them saying some shit like that.
I mean, fucking hell, but I was just so surprised. Just like, oh, I thought he was going to die. And at the end credit scene, and he's just on his fucking gap year. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You're like, damn, okay, damn, back to my main character, my main protagonist now. You're like, oh wait, we got two? We got two protagonists.
I just can't believe it. I'm going through the entire time. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be so upset when he dies, or like, what's gonna happen to him? Is he gonna like turn evil or something?
Yeah.
He's just in Morocco, like, what the fuck? hanging out with a former villain.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that shit. I was happy, to be fair. Very happy. I'm super excited to see what they do next.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewatch first season and then start reading from the end of it because I can no longer
You can't wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder about that a lot though. I have this opinion with a lot of stuff. Like, it was so good that I almost finished My Hero Academy. Like, I stopped before it got to like where it is now. Because now they're in the end game.
Because the thing is,
manga wise,
maybe I should just I'm going to start reading Bleach because I just find the anime so boring. Like, this is Dragon.
Some of the anime.
But I was going to wait till I finished My Hero, but I might just leave My Hero because the thing is, I can read One Piece to the end. I can read One Punch Man to the end, and I have no problem with that because it's as enjoyable as watching it. I don't like the paneling in My Hero.
Yeah, you see, I've never understood.
And apparently
when you
the
say
art
that.
in JJK is very spotty. Like,
Right.
sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. But apparently the mangaka was ill for a
what
time.
you said about that because I read through like loads of My Hero. And I guess it can get like a little bit too inky.
It's just you.
But then the standout pieces, like they slap, they fuck, and they come.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's
you
all the things that you love.
You wouldn't be a mangaka if you can't draw. Like, yeah, you can draw, but can you consistently produce spreads? Like, no, I mean, sorry, not can you draw? Can you consistently produce panels and not just big spreads? Like, look at if it's what it is. I've been spoiled by One Punch Man. And One Piece to an extent. One Piece doesn't have, like... But even Naruto as well. Naruto has incredible art throughout. I'd say... In fact, I'd even say of the big three, One Piece has the weakest art. But yeah, like One Punch Man, look at that. Panel to panel, it's just fucking, like... Van Gogh level. Like, every panel could be in a Louvre.
Fucking Hieronymus Bosch level of...
Yeah, like, it's just... It's crazy. And for, like... So if Murata's putting this into One Punch Man, like it's looking crystal clear and it's so well drawn that it feels like the pictures are actually moving. Then at the least that I can't remember the guy who does My Hero. The least he can do is fucking make the panels readable.
If you can't remember the guy who does My Hero, then look it up, man. All right, he deserves at least that much respect. But you see, I'm worried about My Hero now because...
Horikoshi. Sorry.
Horikoshi. I'm worried about My Hero now because I so badly want to read up to where it is now, but I know that like the next season of the anime is coming out like what, this summer or next summer?
I mean, has there been a season this year? They do like 2 seasons a year, I think.
I feel like they took like a bit of a break.
This one ended.
Hasn't been one this year.
This one ended, but the next in Jan, I think.
Yeah, but the next season, like, I've read the manga. The next season is going to be probably if they do it well, and hopefully they have the budget. But the next season is probably going to be the best season of anime we see in like a while. If it is coming out in the next season,
it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Yeah,
it's going to be very huge. Okay, should we talk about Batman?
I think we should. I basically only have one thing to say about Batman, but I think it's a really funny thing. So let's just start the conversation.
Okay. So first, I'll start off with this question: is it your favorite Batman movie that you've seen? No.
No,
not by a long
It's not
shot.
my favorite Batman movie because The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, they still exist.
Yeah.
Right. As long
it's
as
not
like,
touching Nolan. I'm
that.
sorry, it's not touching the Nolans.
No, okay, but here's the thing. I don't think it's a bad movie.
No.
I enjoyed the movie.
I liked it.
I enjoyed the movie a
I had
lot.
a lot of
But
fun
it's
watching
not
it.
my it's not my favourite movie at all.
I think that... So, okay, we'll go through the story. The story is basically... It's Batman after a year of Batmaning, and he's kind of got people shook.
He's a novice.
He's not really a hero. And
He's
it's
an
in a
intern. He's Gotham's intern.
It's a very gritty, like, realistic... It's the most realistic we've gotten, really. And for the first time in maybe, like, 10 years, it's the first Batman movie where he actually doesn't kill anyone, which I will applaud him for that.
Yeah.
Because that's supposed to be his whole fucking thing.
Yeah, to be fair, he doesn't kill anyone. So many people die around him, though. Like that car chase. Fucking that bodies
that
on the road.
That car chase, compare that car chase to the fucking Zack Snyder Batman v Superman car chase, where he's just shooting missiles at fucking fucking cars. Yeah, it's so it's a first Batman where he doesn't kill anyone. But yeah, it's very realistic, and I do like the optics. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. The visuals of it, like the city. The dreary, dark colours and the music and everything, like it's very good. Aesthetic. That's what I'm looking for.
To be honest, that was a very it was a very immersive Gotham. You didn't really get a taste of Gotham in the other Batman movies, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
But this one you got deep.
Apart from
deep
Batman
into
Begins,
it.
they're like there is a train. They keep telling it because it's important at the end of the movie. They keep telling you there's this big train that goes all around the city.
but don't forget about the train.
Which is they did the opposite in this movie. Which is, like they're like at the end of the movie they're like, Batman, I've just burst the seawall. Pardon? You see that
like what seawall?
Riddle me this, Batman.
I've blown up 4 trucks all around the seawall.
Excuse me?
What gets wetter the more it dries? The answer is Gotham City. I feel like for the answer is always Gotham, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. Like the riddles. One thing I'll say about the riddles. They're not, like, solvable unless you're a character who's been written to be able to solve these riddles. Like, no human... Like, it's not for the audience, which I didn't like, really, but I guess it's fun.
Okay,
I
feel like I got close on a couple of the riddles. Like, I was trying to work out the riddles in my head while he was doing his Riddler thing.
Some of the riddles are so fucking, like, weirdly specific. Like,
some of the riddles, like, answer this riddle if you are Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Where is he? Have you been to the Wayne orphanage? like fucking hell. Oh god, so funny.
Like El Rata
Alada.
Yeah, I was like, come on. I was like, okay, that's not a riddle. That's just you making up shit. That's just word
Spanish.
association. That's you doing word association.
Like, remember the funniest fucking part? I mean, okay, I guess we haven't actually got to the story yet, but the funniest fucking part is like right towards the end of the movie, before he reveals that he's breached the fucking seawall. Is like when Batman's in the interrogation room, and he's like, "Oh, we have so much common." And he's like, "Oh shit, he knows I'm Bruce Wayne."
Yeah.
And he's like standing there. He won't make eye contact with him.
That was a really good fake out. I really like that a lot.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god!" He was just like, "Oh shit, he knows."
He's like, Bruce Wayne. I was like, that was tense. I was like, oh shit, that shit was good.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
and then you just find it. I was just like, "Oh yeah, man, I hate Bruce Wayne, don't you?" And Batman's just like, yeah, man, me too."
Yeah, it was. It's okay. So the story, Batman. You see, like about a year into it, he's got the fear stuff down. He's not really a hero yet, though. Police don't like him, but Gordon is working with him. They've got their pre-established relationship, which I like.
This is the thing that I wanted to. This is the thing.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it later. Finish the synopsis.
And there's a guy who's doing crimes, but he's also doing riddles. And they're like, "What's up?"
And
they're like, "What's up with that?"
What is up?
They're like,
what
"We can't figure these out because the writer of this movie hasn't given us the answers, and no one can figure these out through."
See, the problem is, I've been a detective for 5 years, but I'm just not the Batman, and someone seems to think only the Batman can solve these riddles.
Okay, yeah. So and then basically, so it's him versus the Riddler. Carmen Falcone's in there. Zoe Kravitz is there to be sexy and kiss Robert Pattinson sometimes, but ultimately they don't give her character anything else to do.
No, she's looking for her friend. She works at the club. She's the Catwoman.
She's a plot device, but she's not a character. She doesn't. If you take her out of the movie, everything still happens exactly the same. He was already investigating the case because of the Riddler. He was already going to come to Carmine Falcone because that's what the Riddler was getting him to do. Like all of this stuff, like that's a glaring problem with this movie. They had her in there. They barely had her in doing anything.
She's probably too busy getting cancelled on Twitter to be an actual character or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you cast someone who's so talented and bring Catwoman, such a huge DC character, into the movie and just not have it go anywhere? Like, she didn't do anything. It's not just a love interest. Like, we're beyond the point where every female character in a superhero movie is a love interest.
And then right at the end when they were playing chicken with both of their motorbikes.
Yeah. I don't get, they just had some weird teenage angsty romance going on. I didn't like it.
Oh, fuck.
But it sounds like I don't like this movie. I had fun watching this movie.
I can tell you had a great time. This is just how you are. Okay, so it's him versus Riddler. What happens next? The Riddler puts him in a corner. He gets a pretty large Instagram following, which I'm going to be honest, I'm envious of the Riddler's Instagram following.
This guy had 500 followers, they said.
Yeah.
He's on social media accounts with over 500 followers. Oh my god, he's gone viral. They always say that in movies.
Do you know how well he would do on TikTok with this whole riddle shtick? Like, he would do it incredibly on TikTok.
The algorithm would be boosting him for sure with all those riddles. Okay, so let me say what was good about this movie before people think that I didn't like this movie. The Batmobile chase scene was fucking crazy. That shit was hot. It was clearly all practical effects, like no CGI shit. That shit was crazy when it jumped through the flames at the end. It was like a real tense car chase. Why did it stutter at the start or something? Like, did he stall it? Did it stall at the beginning? It goes, and then it goes, and then it
I think that was just him turning on the bat engine.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
the bat nitrous.
That shit was cool.
They should put him in Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
Diesel would fuck it up in the Batmobile.
Yeah, I liked all the performances.
Yeah, some very
Colin Farrell as the
performances.
Penguin was fucking crazy. What I thought was so fucking silly was their fucking old-timey New York newspaper accents. Like, it peaks at when they're interviewing when they're interrogating the Penguin. It's like, oh, come on, open your eyes. You ain't got nothing on me. Oh,
I'm walking here.
You ain't got nothing on me, see? Because I'm the Penguins. And there ain't nothing.
Yeah, see? You ain't got...
I run this town, see? Come on, open your eyes. Like, they were all talking in that accent for the entire movie. I thought it was hilarious.
I mean, the problem is, I didn't hate it. It's just, it felt like, because, that is how people used to talk.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was going
when
back
is
to
this set? Because he's on Reddit and Twitter, but also everyone is from New York in the 50s.
The 50s, yeah. Yeah, okay, so, what else did you like? Is that it?
I liked the aesthetic, but I feel like the entire movie was just all about getting these perfect shots and not about really making it a Batman movie. Like, it felt... So, now I'm getting into what I didn't like. It felt like...
Well, no. Okay, well, then I should do my bit first. So, my favourite part about this movie was that Jim Gordon is there's no doubt in my mind.
He's enamored with him.
He's smitten. It's fucking great. He's
like the bit when they're in the cell together and they almost kiss, like they're just whispering in each other's ears for like 5 minutes.
He's like, "Oh shit, man, we gotta get you out of here." and you know, because Batman dresses in all black, it's kinky too. So Gordon's just like, "Oh, hey, look, okay, you run to the roof and do your shit, but first, hit me." Hard.
It's the only way. I can't just give you the keys. You got to slap me first. I'm sorry. It's the only way. It's the only way.
Slap me and call me a bitch, and then maybe I'll help you get out of the precinct. She's like, their relationship is just so one-sided because Bruce Wayne has no idea at all. But
Bruce Wayne is such a weird virgin in this. Like, he really doesn't know how to be around people or anyone. Anytime anyone expresses any emotions towards him, he gets real freaked out.
Yeah, right.
Like Alfred's
which is weird that he's still friends with Jim, because Jim is just so... He probably doesn't know this, because Jim is just so clearly fucking head over heels, honestly.
And like, when Alfred's like, you gotta wear the Wayne cufflinks, so he's like, why the fuck are you wearing them then? Like, fucking hell. Chill out, Bruce.
Take off my dad's cufflink, you butler. Oh, fuck yeah. And then Jim Gordon's always just like, ooh, let me put on the bat signal, see if he comes. Like, literally, it's the equivalent of sending a risky text message to bat signal. That's what it is. Literally putting his job on the line, just so he can hang out with the Batman.
Just so he can chill with Bruce for a little bit.
He has such a huge crush, and it's actually my favorite part of the film.
Such a huge crush. Yeah, that's so funny. Gordon's got such a huge crush on the Batman. All the other cops are like, this guy's a fucking psychopathic vigilante dressed up as a bat.
Yeah, why do you keep letting him into our crime scene?
Come on, guys. Come on, he's cool, I promise. You don't know him like I do.
He's sweet.
Really
you
sweet.
See the way
sometimes.
he talks to me.
He could be really sweet sometimes. Yeah. So I felt like the movie focused a lot on getting some really nice shots in and getting a really tense story in, but it didn't do any of the things that make it a Batman movie. There's no Batman spectacle to it. So, first of all, he doesn't stop any of the Riddler's crimes ever.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, it's his first year.
What?
He's only just met the Riddler. This is like his first Riddler.
The Riddler's 5-0 up. That never happened. Like, oh my god, he fucking sucked. That's why I was saying, like, Robert Pattinson's Batman would have no chance even catching Ezra Miller. Like, he does not stop shit from happening.
Oh, because we haven't spoken about it enough. Because when he broke the seawall, I was like, shouldn't you have caught that a little bit earlier? Like, you were fucking around in an interrogation room just talking to this guy. Like, he told you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what the fucking thing is?
You not patched into the news.
Oh wait, did you not figure out that I'm about to break the sea? Batman, I have 15 traps stationed around the outside of Gotham.
My brother in Christ, the seawall is broken. We're going to have to... If you didn't know what we were doing here, it was so, like, they didn't at any point mention that there was, like, this... They could have just said something like, oh, I hope the seawall doesn't break. At least set it up. So that made it feel like it was tacked on at the end. Because they're like, oh shit, we've gone through this whole movie, we haven't done any big Batman action sequences. Because all the action sequences up until then were just, like, apart from the fight scene in the club, which was pretty good, it's just him tanking bullets. And to be fair, I like that he's not, like, all powerful, like, he's getting hit and stuff and he's doing stuff. But the bulletproof thing went too far, like, he just what's the danger? And then the last final action scene, which felt tacked on, like, suddenly the seawall's broken and everyone's attacking the mayor, these Reddit guys suddenly have guns and they're fucking attacking them.
The entire Wall Street bets just attacking. just fucking, you got crypto bros taking shots at the mayor. Oh, okay, cool. I'll just fuck myself. That's fine.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you fucking should be.
Yeah. Okay. So well, as I was saying, we get to this final tacked on fight sequence. And I'm like, okay, fine. Is a bit out of nowhere, but finally Batman's about to Batman on these hoes, on these Reddit nerds. And then...
Yeah, these crypto bros.
then Batman's against his crypto bros. What does he do? He just fucking walks in a straight line at them, takes the bullets, and punches them. And
I mean, no.
Hang on. He hangs off the edge for one bit, and then he does this smoke bomb thing, like puts one of the bombs on the smoke bomb. All the smoke goes up. I'm like, okay, yeah, shit, Batman time. Gets back up, just walks in a straight line at him. Doesn't even do any sneaking around in the smoke. I'm like, what's the point? No, there's no thought into, like, how would Batman do this situation? If Batman's up against 5 guys, he's not just going to walk in a straight line at them.
You're still playing fucking Arkham City.
Yeah,
man.
that's how it should be. Because it's a Batman movie. I'm not watching fucking Vin Diesel or whoever the fuck. Like, it's supposed to be a Batman movie. It was a nice action movie.
I think it was maybe a little bit too simplified, but definitely a more realistic and grounded take on the Batman. And I also liked when he stabbed himself with that adrenaline because someone was killing his girlfriend.
See,
like, whoa.
If he'd done that,
got Ezra Miller strangling his girlfriend.
To be fair, there's like that's probably like Venom. Like, you know what Bane uses.
So yeah, that's
we
what
might
I was
get
thinking
some
as
Bane.
well. I was wondering if it was Venom, but then I saw online someone was saying it was just adrenaline.
Fuck you. What do they know?
Yeah, exactly. Because I've never seen adrenaline before, but I don't think it's bright green.
Yeah. The fucking... Yeah, I just thought that scene could have been done so much better. Like, he would have used some... Or at least, like, you know, sneak up on one of them. He didn't sneak up on any of them. He didn't do any sneaking. He didn't do any detecting. He, like, literally didn't do any Batman stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
they made it
last fight, but
they set it as a gritty detective noir, which is what I was excited about for this movie. But in the end, Batman does no detecting.
He does detective stuff in the first scene. He's literally walking around a crime scene saying detective shit.
He doesn't solve any of the mysteries. The mysteries are not solved by Batman. He solves riddles, but then there's none of the mysteries. The mysteries are just told to him when the Riddler decides that it's time to reveal what his fucking mystery was.
I mean, I suppose, but I feel like he works the clues that he has. He gets pretty close. Like when that guy's head gets blown up. I mean, it was kind of unfair because he was getting the answers right. Batman was. And he still gets blown up and stuff, but I can see what you're coming from. I guess
I'm being harsh on this movie because I have high expectations. My perfect Batman movie has not been made yet, and I think it's so easy to do. Though I think it's so easy to do. But
I don't think it would be easy.
I think Robert Pattinson is the right choice. Like, it was a very good performance.
No, really, because a lot of people were scared about that, probably because of Robert Pattinson himself saying that on Twitter that he was going to ruin the character.
But he always be trolling. I like that.
Yeah, he's rogue, that one.
My another criticism of this movie. I have 2 more criticisms of this movie. One, Bruce Wayne is just non-existent. There's no Bruce Wayne. Another big Batman thing that's missing is supposed to have Bruce Wayne's whole persona, which is like he's pretending to be this idiot, alcoholic playboy, which is why no one would suspect that he's Batman. But in this, it's like there's a weird, creepy guy walking around at night, and he's got all these high-tech, expensive gadgets. There's also this weird, creepy billionaire dude who sits in a fucking tower in the middle of the city, and every time I see him, he's got dark makeup under his eyes. He's listening to that Kurt Cobain song over and over and over again. Just blasting out his tower. Like, how are people not making this connection, you know?
It's insane to me that the Riddler didn't put it together. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so there's no Bruce Wayne. Also, this shit's 3 hours long. It doesn't need to be.
I mean, well, I feel like because it was so long, you really did end up getting immersed. Like, I was in the world of Gotham before the end.
I had to pee, though.
I was steeped in Gotham City, knee deep, literally, because of the rising water levels.
That's what that's what they did get right, though. The aesthetic and the immersion and shit, and like the realism was really good. But yeah, I think it was a good movie, but it's not my Batman movie.
Okay, so does this movie slap, fuck, or cum?
Definitely fucks. I don't think it slaps or comes.
I think it slaps and comes, but it doesn't fuck.
Oh, I see that. See, this is a good thing about this scale, and everyone can have their own take.
Oh Christ! Yeah, it definitely slaps from like an artistic perspective, from the filming and stuff. And for me, it comes just enough as a Batman movie.
Yeah,
but for it to fuck, it would need to have the more Batman aspects that you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get on to Comic Book Corner?
Oh, is there more?
You know, Comic Book Corner.
Oh, yeah. Play the royalty-free music, I guess.
I don't play that anymore, I told you. Okay, yeah. Oh, you mean like the royalty-free music I'm going to add in?
Yeah.
So, what's up?
It's worse when you make it yourself. You have to know that.
Okay. So,
Welcome to Comic Book Corner. I'm your host, Zach Show.
so is this your segment? This segment is hosted by you.
This is my bit.
Yeah.
So, this week in Comic Book Corner, just going to give you an update on the manga and the comics that I've been keeping up with. Back to Secret Wars.
You still in Secret Wars? Zachary's Secret Wars update.
It's turning out to be a very long war, to be honest. I'm still waist deep in the Secret War. I don't think I'll be getting out anytime soon. I've actually turned more to I've been reading a lot of manga and actual books recently. But we don't need to talk about the books. This is Comic Book Corner. After I finished all 3 volumes of Invincible, I immediately went back to mangas. So, what I've been looking at now is can't read My Hero Academia, refuse to do it. Solo Leveling is still going, even though it's become far less interesting, because now he's just too strong. The Secret Wars are shocking that they're still a secret. And I've been getting back into Ace of the Diamond recently, and what's a sports manga.
The manga or the anime?
No, I've been reading the manga this time because so I've been reading it from the beginning. That's kind of been my policy. Like even with shows that I've watched, I'll go back, read it from the beginning, get the manga experience, and go all the way to the finish.
Did the anime get to the end of the manga?
No, it did not. You need to take a drink of something because your voice sounds like horse shit right now. Yeah, so the anime got to like a little bit of the way through Act 2, and the manga...
Okay, I'm back.
Stop it. And the manga is currently going all the way through Act 2 right now.
Yeah.
So I'm catching up doing that. Like, see, here's the thing. Here's the one thing I will say about sports manga. There's no better sense of tension and victory. That's really what gets me going with it. Like,
it's funny how the third years will make it to nationals because it's their last year.
I would like to go to Koshien. Like, yeah, I want to go to Japan just so I can make it to Koshien. Isn't that so crazy?
Have you heard about Blue Lock?
Blue Lock is the best manga I've read this year in all of my years, without a doubt. Blue Lock.
Oh shit.
Blue Lock can't be beaten. I'm eagerly awaiting every new chapter of Blue Lock. For those of you who don't know, Blue Lock is a football manga, so all of you fucking Premier League wankers would love it. Like, you would this is the manga to get into mangas.
You know the author?
I actually can't remember his name.
You know it's Haikyuu author?
Of course it is. Why wouldn't
Same
it be?
guy. That's why. Yeah. That's why it's the best thing you've ever fucking read.
That's why
it's the author of the other best manga you've ever fucking read.
Like Blue Lock has everything. Like the way I describe Blue Lock, like it's not just the tension and the triumph and the victory. It's also the hype.
Yeah.
And the hatred. You know, like I don't know if you're like super into like team sports and stuff. But, like when I was playing basketball, like all the like raging emotion that you would feel to a team that managed to beat you by like just that much.
Yeah,
like, that's all right there, inked out on the page.
Visceral.
It's everything that it's everything that you need from a sports anime.
Well,
like,
the anime is coming out probably in the full season.
Yeah, and it's one that I'm not gonna miss.
I'm gonna wait till the anime. I think
if they ruin Blue Lock, I think I'll. I think maybe I'll hack Toei.
I think they're gonna give it to the same studio that did Haikyuu, I think.
Well, then it will be incredible.
Do you think it's better than Haikyuu?
That's really, really tough.
Yeah. Sophie's Choice.
By the way, fucked up movie.
I love referring to very minor decisions as Sophie's Choice.
Like when you your side at KFC. Sophie's Choice, mate. Can't do it.
Yeah, she's in between my
take
kids.
Take me a whole 2.5 hours to decide, mate. Sophie's Choice. And yeah, but if
She spent the whole movie deciding.
she spent the whole movie.
Is that what you think Sophie's Choice is?
So indecisive.
They ask her at the beginning, and the rest of the 2 hours just had going.
Just going,
But
I've been weighing up the pros and cons. That's really difficult. I think based on only because I've been into it more recently, I would say Blue Lock, because I haven't read the Haikyuu
so just
manga.
recency bias.
Yeah, that's it.
Just fully giving into recency bias.
That's it. But the thing is, like, because Haikyuu, it's made me tear up before.
Yeah.
But Blue Lock has made me scream into my computer. Like, so it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's different emotions.
It's not one trick pony.
Yeah, they are definitely like they're my top 2, and they're both not 2.
That's exciting. Well, so I'm very behind on my anime at the moment. The only anime I'm really going hard on is Gintama.
That's such a rogue shout for me. Like I never really got into it properly.
You need to, like, it's actually like the perfect mix of Konosuba and Naruto. Like, some arcs are just full on shonen battle anime goodness, like epic fight scenes and fucking sick lines as the hero stands triumphantly with his sword up. And then other ones are just fucking hilarity, like, it's so funny. And it switches between, like, just like that. Like, you don't even know which way it's going to go. Like, you need to watch it. You'd love it. Like, it's so good. It's one, like...
Speaking of which, do we have any more Konosuba news? Do we know when that's coming back?
I think the 3rd season is in the works. But yeah, other than Gintama, I've been watching, so I heard that in the most recent season of Riverdale, they've all got superpowers.
That's gotta be bullshit.
No.
Has to be bullshit. Can't
Apparently,
be true.
I watched this, literally watched the clip. I watched the clip on
You're
Twitter.
telling me Cole Sprouse got superpowers in the new season of Riverdale? Fuck you.
I watched the clip on Twitter, and the caption was, after an interdimensional rift opens up, Archie and Betty have superpowers, and this is them talking about how they're going to deal with it. And then brackets said, not bullshit, this actually fucking happened. So I've started Riverdale again, because I watched season 1 of Riverdale, I was like, this show is ass.
Yeah,
And
it is shit.
So I've been watching it, I'm now halfway through season 2, and...
And are you hurt?
No. It's bad. It's so bad.
Okay, so you're only watching because you're waiting for it to become
I'm waiting for it to become
new
even
Justice
more
League.
hilariously bad than it already is. Because I want to talk about. I want to be able to talk about it, like, fully knowing everything that's gone on. Like, I need to have the full background so I can make fun of this properly.
Because
obviously, like, you can watch season 1.
Some people that I knew, like back in secondary school, they were like deep, heavy into Riverdale. It was Riverdale and Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah,
the people that I knew were heavy
so,
into.
Like, it's like,
and I can't watch Riverdale because I watched the first 3 episodes and I was like, this is nothing. This is nothing. It can't be what people have
it's so
been
garbage.
screaming about for years
I'm
now.
constantly, like, baffled by the decisions the writers are making and how little care they have for everything they've set up beforehand. When it's just like, if someone comes into the room with, like, an idea they think is juicy, they'll just throw out everything about the characters that they've written before and just write it in somehow. But yeah, because it's easy to watch season 1 and then watch season 8 or whatever they're on and be like, this is ridiculous that they got here. I want to know how they justify this. How do they justify the show becoming something completely different?
It really just isn't justified.
At the moment, I can't see how they're going to get there. It's just... It's entertainingly bad, though. That's where it's gotten to. Like, it's gotten to the point where I know the characters and I hate them all for different reasons, so when they do things I'm like, of course you do that, you fucking prick.
Like when someone trips over in a horror movie, you just, you know, it's like, of course it's you.
Exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm on. Me and Jordan have been doing a Glee deep dive. She's doing a video on the Glee project, so we've been watching all of Glee.
Great show until
Glee
about season 4, I think.
Yeah, so we're midway
4 or
through
5.
season 3 at the moment.
Yeah, it gets real dicey.
I'm excited for that.
End.
I'm very excited for that.
I was
a lot of
very
characters
into
I didn't know I hated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you're watching it now in 2022.
Yeah, exactly.
These people would have been cancelled in this climate.
It's supposed to be so progressive. Finn is one of the most homophobic people I've ever come across.
Seen.
One of the most homophobic people I've ever seen in my many years, in my almost 25 years.
I mean, obviously,
Speaking of years, it's your birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's birthday
true.
in a couple of hours.
That is
an hour or so.
These are what we describe colloquially as facts.
Yeah. Everyone's second favourite day of the year.
After what?
My birthday.
Of course, I know what I asked. Yeah, it's a little bit nuts this year. I'm turning 21. I'm not
Crazy
excited
age.
about it.
Still reading picture books exclusively.
I'm still reading comic books and I have no prospects for my career. So it's just so annoying that I've done all of this stuff and now my life is about to start and I don't really want it to.
Yeah.
It's very irritating. It irks me.
If it makes you
that
feel
I'm
any
turning
better.
21 tomorrow.
If it makes you feel any better, I feel no different than I did at age 21. In
That
terms
doesn't
of like,
make me feel better.
in
to
terms
be
of like,
honest.
but in terms of like how close the future is and things like that, you get maybe slightly more responsibilities, but it really starts at 30. 30 is when you really need to start worrying about stuff. As long as you're making small steps until then, I think you're fine.
It's a horrible mindset.
I promise.
I'll just push it back 5 years. I don't know. I'll figure it out when the
Do it
time
later.
comes, I guess.
Yeah, do it later. Okay. Well, and so none of our 4 viewers have sent us any letters.
Okay, that's
So,
good. That means they have no complaints.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
I
taking it
think
as a
I
positive.
think in this case, no news is good news.
Yeah. So, but anyone who's listening, if you want to get us, we're at the Lem and Zach Show on Twitter and TikTok. In fact, I'm going to leave all the socials in the description.
Yeah. And just know when you send your emails in, you'll only be getting through to Lem.
Yeah, and the email for if you want to send us a letter is lemshowletters@gmail.com.
At this point, if no one's sent you a letter, you could just change the email.
Yeah, no, because I've got all these accounts set up to the email. All our social media.
It sounds like 30 minutes of work.
If people can get an idea of...
Do you think I should tell people how I got like all my cuts and stuff?
What? What happened? I can't
Did I
even
not
see.
tell you?
No.
Oh, I got into a car accident the other week.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
You got into a car accident?
Yeah. So okay. So I was like, so it was just after the spring formal that me and the rest of the film guys hosted. I say me and the rest, but I did basically nothing. I kind of took like a laid-back approach, so like I was like just close enough that I could get the credit if it went well, but far away enough that if it failed, it wouldn't have anything to do with me, like a stepdad.
Yeah.
So it was just after the spring formal, and I spent like 7 hours doing afters in some dude's garage, and then I stepped out and it was light out. I was like, okay, my house is like. It's like a 10-minute walk, but it's a 5-minute voy, so I'll just hop on a scooter. And, like, I wasn't drunk, I was feeling fine.
No, it wasn't on a scooter.
Yeah, I had been up all the time, and so I'm just driving home, or I guess scooting home, and then in the last, like, 30 seconds of my journey, like, literally as I'm turning onto the pavement to park my scooter, this car just comes out of nowhere, checks me, I fly off, land on my chest and face right here.
Oh my god!
Like, scrape my hand up, scrape my finger and shit. I'm just lying on the floor, just like, I like bleeding
Did it
up.
hit
And,
you?
you know,
Did it hit you? Like, did it touch you, or did it hit the
well,
scooter?
So the car was like parked on the side of the road.
You're a fucking idiot. I hate you. I fucking can't stand you. I got into a car accident. You fucking prick. I got into a car accident.
No, but it was like, you know what the fucked up thing is? Like, I started to turn left, I blinked, and then I was just checking the back of this fucking Skoda. Just flew right over the handlebars.
This car just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, like,
It parked there 5 hours ago.
it did, like, but it did come out of nowhere to me. Like, I literally, I couldn't see it. Like, I was, oh god, I was so caught. Then this busybody comes over and is like, oh my god, I saw your accident. And I'm like, yes, fine, okay.
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, well, I'm so glad somebody saw it. Like, it wasn't the most embarrassing that's ever happened to me.
Did they just come over there to mock you? Oh shit, I saw
Taking
that
pictures.
shit.
No, they were like, oh, do you want me to call an ambulance? But I was like, no. Like, cause like, the thing, like, there's no point. Like, cause I'm literally, like, a minute away from my house. So I'm
What, were you
still, like,
bleeding?
so much. So, and literally on all my nice formal clothes as well.
Oh,
like, I got like this Moss Bros shirt on, this nice jacket, my Gucci scarf.
Is it all
covered in my own fluids.
Is it all ruined? Or did
All
you manage
ruined.
to-
All
Is it-
ruined.
Did you manage to wash it out or anything?
I'll get to that bit. And then so I limp my scooter to a parking spot.
Yeah.
Because I can't just leave it on the side of the road, obviously, because fuck boy. I park it, I limp all
didn't
the
go
way
to
back to
ER?
my house. You know what the fucked up part is? I tried, couldn't get an Uber.
Fuck.
Every time
Scoot there?
I like every time I try to get an Uber, just like, oh, sorry man, no Uber's available at this time. I guess you just gotta die.
Yeah.
Like it's actually so fucked up. I tried to wash my clothes, my Gucci scarf shrunk in the wash. I was pissed.
So now you've got
threw-
a tiny Gucci scarf covered in blood.
Yes, I have a tiny bloodstained Gucci scarf. I can't even wrap around my neck anymore. I put
Tiny
my wallet.
Gucci handkerchief.
I put my wallet in my washing machine as well. So now my car doesn't work, and I managed to wash away like
All your money. Your money came out in the wash.
oh fucking hell!
Oh
I'm pretty
my
sure someone
God.
stole a $5 off me at afters as well. Like literally, I had the best night and then the worst morning.
Oh
and
my God.
And next 2 days.
Wait,
So-
but nothing was broken or anything. I
mean-
guess the car was stationary.
Not as far as you know. Yeah, you know what the crazy part is? I've been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so I was convinced
you
I
knew
had
that-
internal bleeding. I was sitting in my bed for 2 days, applying plasters to my cuts and like
Yeah.
trying to keep my fucking chin in place because it was flapping off, and just like, oh wow, I'm definitely dying.
Wait, so that's healed up though?
My chin's basically healed up fine. My hand is like more or less okay. My finger that I scraped and a little cut on my thumb as well. It was just like, it hurt when I laugh.
Yeah.
When I laugh for like 2 days, 3 days straight.
Damn.
So,
Did you
like,
tell Mum
yes.
immediately when it happened?
Yeah, I told Mum. I didn't show her though, because she would probably have freaked out.
Did you tell her immediately?
Not immediately. I told her like a couple hours after it happened.
Oh yeah.
And then because I needed a pep talk because I was having an awful day.
Yeah. That man. I'm sorry that happened. I'm glad you're okay. I can't believe you told me you were in a car accident. It's
I
so-
was. It was. It was a vehicular accident. It was a car accident.
Okay. Well, I guess
I think we can cut it there. I think.
we can cut it there. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Fuck
Happy
boy.
birthday in advance.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah. Can we say? Can we say?
Check with legal. Can we say that? Okay, so yeah,
Alright.
I'll see you tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I'll
tomorrow.
see you guys
And
next
we'll
week.
see the rest of you next week. I've been Lem.
We hit that shit. I have been and will continue to be Zach.
Thank you for listening to the Lem and Zach Show. Goodbye, and I'll play us out with some music. I hope I
Okay.
find all this royalty free music. Otherwise,
Otherwise, you're just gonna look like a fucking idiot.
All right.
That should do it.
So yeah.